As we live throughout our daily life, sometimes we overlook something we know it is important. However, we decided to disregard it completely. It is one of the most important concerns that we should have while living on this earth, and that is the topic of global warming. No matter what age group you belong to, everyone has heard or know a little about global warming. So, the question is, what is global warming? Global warming can be defined as a phenomenon of climate change characterized by a general increase in average temperature of the Earth's surface, which modify the weather balance and ecosystem for a long period of time. For a matter of fact, the average temperature of the planet has increased by 0.8 Celsius compared to the end of the 19th century. For some, they may think an increase of temperature in the decimal is something that could be brushed off. However, because of the increase of temperature of such decimal, it will cause the sea level to increase and drought will be more frequent to occur all over the world. Each of the last 3 decades has been warmer than all previous decades since the beginning of the statistical survey in the 1850. Scientists have expected an increase in average temperature of between 1.5 Celsius and 5.3 Celsius by the year 2100, based on the current rate of carbon dioxide emission. If this matter continue to be ignored, then it would surely bring harmful consequences to humanity and to the biosphere. Moving on, it can be concluded the article from the Solar Impulse Foundation does support the theory behind global warming, as the article provided the cause, the effect, and the prevention for global warming. These topics are going to be presented by my peers.
Assalamualaikum and hi guys. I am Muhammad Izzuddin bin Masida. Today I would like to explain to you guys about causes of global warming. Okay, global warming usually happen when some type of gas like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane gas is being released into the atmosphere. Yeah, so six type of activity that will make this gas is released into the atmosphere. First of all is fossil fuels. Second is deforestation. Third is intensive farming. Fourth is waste disposal. Fifth is mining. And the last one is overconsumption. Okay, next we go to how we can prevent this global warming from happen. First of all, we can use a sustainable transportation. By promoting public transportation, electric and hydrogen mobility can definitely help reduce carbon dioxide emissions. Second is energy and water efficiency. Producing clean energy is essential, but reducing our consumption of energy and water by using more efficient device is less costly and equally important. Third is renewable energies. Renewable energies like solar and geothermal is the way to remove the fossil fuels activity. Fourth is sustainable infrastructure and sustainable agriculture and forest management. In order to reduce carbon dioxide emission from buildings, it is necessary both to build new low energy buildings and renovate the existing construction. Last but not least, adapting consumption regarding food, clothing, or cleaning products, and recycling is an absolute necessity for dealing with waste.
Should we be worried about global warming? The answer is yes. It is because we all need clean water. Did you realize that 2 and every 3rd individual overall live in areas of extreme water shortage? Climate change influences precipitation patterns, which mean both drought and flooding will be extreme and more serious. Also, although it's not similar to life-threatening floods, climate change may now be making you behind schedule for work. Second is because we all deserve to breathe clean air. With man-made climate change driven by human-caused emissions to the atmosphere, it stands to reason that we face jeopardize the air characteristic. Air pollution can lead to asthma, heart, and lung disease. And lastly, if you are feeling worried by now, you are not alone. Millions of people are working together for our planet. Events like Earth Hour are a brilliant reminder that together, humanity is capable of great things and we can make a change happen for the right reason.
Hi, I'm Nabil. I'm going to cover about global warming effect. So the first effect of global warming is on biodiversity. For biodiversity, the increase of temperatures and the climate disorder get in the way of the ecosystem. It changed the condition and cycles of plant reproduction and changing life habit and migratory of animals. We are already witnessing the disappearances of many species, including endemic species. Endemic species is animals or plants that exist only in one geographic region. According to IPCC, 1.5 degrees Celsius average rise might put 20 to 30% of species at risk of extinction. Move to the second effect is on oceans. As we all know, permafrost and ice are melting at the poles, increasing the sea level at a rate that we never known before. In century, the increase reached 18 centimeter. The acidification of the oceans is also a great concern. In fact, the large amount of CO2 captured by the oceans make them more acidic and it might damage the seashell and corals. The third effect is on humans. Climate change is affecting the global economy and already shaking up social, health and geopolitical stabilities of the world. Lack of resources like food and energy give rise to new conflicts. And the last effect is on weather. For decades now, meteorology and climatologists around the world have been watching the effect of global warming on the weather phenomena. The impacts are huge. More droughts and heat waves, more precipitations, and more disasters have happened.
Hi, my name is Azam Fikri and my part on this task is to present the opinion on global warming. Global warming is a huge issue that is not taken seriously by us. Even with a lot of campaign and petition done on this matter, we still fail to decrease the rising rate of global warming impact. We often ignore that the fact it is not only capable of causing the extinction of mankind and other living things, but also cause many more impact on Earth itself. Based on the points made by my other teammates earlier, we can conclude that this global warming will basically destroy the life we have today. We agreed that a part of global warming is a natural event that will continue for many million years, and there is no way for us to escape the fact. However, the main thrust is the result from primarily of human activity. The natural event only contribute to a small part. Humans are the one that made the situation worse. All the waste disposal, mining, fossil fuel overconsumption and others are technically our fault. Imagine what will happen to our future if we continue to take this matter lightly. If oxygen is decreasing due to the less trees because of deforestation, will we still be able to enjoy the freedom of breathing the fresh air? If the sea level is rising rapidly, causing flood and tsunami, can we really go out in peace without having to worry about any natural disaster? What will happen to our animal, ocean, forest and all beautiful places on the earth? Will they be gone too? All of these issues undoubtedly happen if we continue to ignore global warming issue. Therefore, immediate solution must be even doing the smallest thing individually by stopping the usage of plastic straw or encourage public to using a recycle bag, and nationally such as banning the illegal deforestation activity or internationally by forbidding every industrial activity worldwide from releasing carbon dioxide directly into air without filter. With fast action and cooperation from everyone, our world will begin to heal day by day. Thank you.